This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of Paper Games, which is available in the marketplace for 99 cents, or you can download the free trial, which is basically the same, just has advertisements in it. So this consists of 4 different games. There's this pipe game where you have to try to get across the field here, and you play with your friends, so it's just local multiplayer here. And so then it's Red's turn, first person's turn, second person's turn, first person's turn, second person's turn, and second person won. So there's that game, and you can just keep on playing it, but there's no options to change the difficulty or no options to change the size. Similar to Capture here, which is otherwise called Dots by some people, and that's the game where you just make those lines. And this is once again a 2-player game, just local 2-player. And so how it works is you just draw the lines here, and to draw a line you just tap in the middle of where the line would be. And oops, so then once you can fill in a box like that, whoever gets the last line in the box wins that box. So you of course don't want to give someone the opportunity to fill in a box, but sometimes you have to. Like there, Red had to fill in that one, but then Blue only gets that one, so it's not that big of a deal breaker. But now Red is going to get all of these. So it's a fun classic game, but once again there's no option to change the size of the grid, so you're always just stuck playing one size of the grid, which kind of sucks. There's also Tic-Tac-Toe here, and it's just your usual Tic-Tac-Toe. You can actually change the size of the grid here, which is kind of odd. Nevertheless, it's just your usual Tic-Tac-Toe game, and you play it like normal. And finally, there's Hangman. So in this Hangman, you can actually play with a local friend, and you can type in a word, or you can just leave it blank, and then set the difficulty, which just changes how many things are drawn on the screen, like this one, and then you can just play with yourself and guess words. Or you can of course type in your own word and have one of your friends try to complete it. So it's not the best collection of games, but it is a nice little collection of some centralized fun games that you can play. If there was an option to expand the grid size of the Capture game and also the Pipes game, then that would make it a lot more fun, but currently there isn't. Otherwise the load speeds are really nice, and the game actually does resume, but unfortunately if you close out of it and you try to reopen it from the Xbox hub, it won't have your data saved. If you just exit out here and then go back, it will keep the game saved. So it's not the best saving technique, because if you go and do multiple things and you want to come back to your game, you can't. But at least it does resume, and the load speeds are really fast. So once again, you can probably find a lot better versions of each of these games in separate apps, but if you're really looking for something that's all centralized in one app, then you could go and give this a go. It's called Paper Games, and it's available in the marketplace for 99 cents, and if you don't want to pay that, you can just download the free trial, and all that will change is that there will be an advertisement at the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to WM Power users to catch all the latest reviews.